During the 19th century, thousands of immigrants came through Stillwater, some looking for work in the lumber industry, others heading through town to farmland to the west. Several hundred Swedish and German immigrants have come to our city this season, a local newspaper proclaimed. The majority en route to the settlements of their countrymen on or near the St. Croix. In the late 19th century, nearly 20% of the city's residents were Swedish, or Oles as they were often called in the street. Among the immigrants was John Booren, who was born in Sweden and came to Stillwater in 1858 at the age of 21. Soon after settling in town, he was swept up in the tides of war when he joined the 8th Minnesota Volunteer Infantry. Boorens' regiment was sent west to patrol the frontier following the U.S.-Dakota War of 1862, and the unit later saw service in Tennessee and North Carolina. During that final year of the Civil War, the 8th claimed to have covered more miles than any other regiment in the Union Army. After the war, his traveling done, John and his wife Sarah ran a popular boarding house on Chestnut Street, catering to the young immigrants who worked as lumberjacks. Stillwater was hard-boiled in the early days, recalled Paul Kaplazi, a longtime resident. The town developed a reputation for its regular street fights, its many prostitutes, and the saloons on every corner. There were 57 in town in 1884. In that environment, a clean boarding house, run by good Lutherans, might provide a comfortable home for the months when the logging camps were shut down. And the Boorens proved especially popular with their fellow Swedes. When the couple decided to build this home in 1886, they turned to a fellow Swede, August Jackson, a carpenter and contractor. The home reflects the influence of the Queen Anne style, with its slightly protruding window bays on both sides, decorative shingling in the gable ends, and the wraparound porch. The Stillwater Messenger reported,
"The painters are putting the last touches of work on the interior of John Boorens' new residence near the corner of South 6th and Olive Streets. The building is one of the best constructed in the city and makes an elegant home, where the valuable citizen who owns it says he expects to live and die."
After moving into this home, the Boorens stepped away from their hotel business, and John worked as a general manager of the Stillwater Hardware Company. And then in 1892, he received an appointment as local postmaster. That job, though, was tied to the winds of politics, and within a few years, John was replaced. At that time, he and Sarah took up the hotel business again, while taking in boarders at home. Looking at this house, it might surprise you to learn that 12 people had rooms here in 1900. John Booren died in 1918, but his widow continued to live here until her passing in 1937.